San Antonio police say a passenger is dead after the driver of a car crashed into a utility pole overnight. Happened around midnight at the intersection of 36th Street and West Commerce on the San Antonio's west side. SAPD says after the crash, the passenger was taken to a hospital in critical condition but died at the hospital. Police say the driver was detained for intoxication manslaughter.
A mother and son are in the hospital this morning following a drive-by shooting. Both were found at a home north of downtown on Alamentos, just west of San Pedro Avenue last night. And now police say they may have a shooting suspect in custody. Officers believe they may have found the suspect's truck after it crashed into a home near Calaveras and Poplar on the west side. Investigators say an assault-style rifle was recovered from that truck. They also found a handgun tossed under a bridge. Police are still looking for a second suspect.
Now to the growing concern over the triple threat of COVID, the flu, and RSV hitting all at once.
As ABC's Alex Perche reports, 14 states and Washington, D.C. now have hospital pediatric beds at more than 80% capacity.
This is becoming a common sight at hospitals across the country. Beds and emergency rooms crowded with sick young patients.
We have a 181-bed hospital, and last night, virtually every bed was full.
Doctors telling us the rise is due to something dubbed a triple-demic: COVID, the flu, and a seasonal virus that mostly affects children called RSV.
The good news is for two of the three, we have vaccines that are highly effective at preventing serious illness, COVID and flu.
But thus far, hospitalizations have been on the rise. Nationally, pediatric bed occupancy is the highest it's been in 2 years, with 75% of an estimated 40,000 beds filled. That's a 4% increase from just last week, according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
We're looking at and we're really tracking healthcare capacity very, very closely across pediatric hospitals. And obviously, if hospitals need help, we will step in and help them to make sure that all kids across America get the care they need.
The greatest percentage of visits for flu-like illness are for those under 5 years old. Patients like 5-month-old Bentley Phillips, who spent the night hospitalized with RSV in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It started with the wheezing. He progressed so fast. His oxygen was so low that we don't know what would have happened if we were home any longer than we were.
At Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, they are still pushing the importance of vaccines, reminding parents that it's not too late to get your kids vaccinated, saying that 95% of the hospitalizations there overnight were for children who did not have the flu vaccine and or had incomplete COVID vaccines. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.
Well, new polls show that higher prices and a possible recession are the biggest concern among American voters. That's not the case for many bankers. A new report indicates consumer confidence is its lowest it's been since July, and the Conference Board says inflation is the main reason for that drop. Higher prices are forcing some people to curb their spending. If enough Americans do that, financial experts say the whole economy could slow down. Plenty of people who run the nation's financial sector think that too, but some top bankers and investors say they're more worried about geopolitics and international war.
We are getting more details about one of the people shot on Monday's shooting at a St. Louis high school. So this is 15-year-old Central Visual and Performing Arts student Brian Collins. His mother says the shooter came into his classroom and fired several shots before leaving. A student then opened a window and several people, including Collins, jumped down 3 floors to safety. It wasn't until Collins landed on the ground that he realized he had been shot. He was hit in both hands and his jaw. Right now his hand is numb and he's having trouble moving some of his fingers. Collins hopes to be able to draw again.